We've been living on Starmer's budget.
Dawson does well. Oh, look at that. Typical Craig.
Here comes playing. Oh, my word! Absolutely magnificent. Reed! He rose so high! He touched the sky! 2-1 down! 3-2 up! It's meant to be! It's surely meant to be! It's
Be a long night. Pakatari's played it through. And Bowen's in. It's up for grabs now. He's done it.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Night Takeaway, episode 68. And as you see, it has been a while, and it's good to see these two gentlemen with me as well. We've all just been talking in the background and saying it seems forever and a day since we last spoke to each other. And as I just interrupted Fuzzy with his Starmer talk, but we'll leave that for another time. Let's start off with Fuzzy first of all. How are you, mate? It's been a long while.
It has, and like I was saying with the takeaways, living on our budgets these days, takeaways have to be few and far between because I can't afford them. But
Yeah.
kind of
This is
like
great.
with a lot of our teams and wins, it feels like, a few and far between. The days of actually turning up with a team that looks strong on paper and actually getting a result seems to be a far gone conclusion. It's now back to the days of, leaving it up to AI to decide the outcome of a match and then watching it play out painfully. It's like it's I don't know what the word is for it, but it's just painful to watch half the time. And then you go into a game where you don't expect anything, and you go, "Yeah, this is done. This is done." And then you see the best thing you've ever seen, and it's like, what do we believe now? Who do we believe anymore? It's all just a simulation. The Matrix is breaking down, Tom. Our minds are expanding past the breaches of the very fabric of football reality.
Yeah, it's we're all in the mire at the moment. I definitely agree on that. But of course, it's good to see Michael Chelsea as well.
Yeah.
Michael, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm well. Of course, I had that break myself for a bit, Tom. 3-4 week break, and then
Yeah.
got straight back onto Rumble. And then 2 weeks ago, I had a cold, and luckily, I missed that Leeds United game. Seeing the highlights was enough, Tom. Believe me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll go into that, but let's crack on. As always, let's say hello to the great people in the chat. And it's good to see you starting off with Daz. Good evening, Daz, and he's saying hi to everyone. And good to see old Matty as well. Matt saying more drop points, can't keep a clean sheet, and can't hold out. Yeah. But he's also adding on there, we did play well enough, but not well enough. Sorry, played well, but not enough. We need to be perfect versus City, otherwise we'll get battered. I'll take a point, though. We're always hoping again to get a point out of this game. But, yeah, Nuno and some of the lightweights didn't kind of turn up for it, did they really? Big up to Iron Disciple, and he's in there. One takeaway, maybe two, Nuno and Paqueta. Yeah, it's not good, mate. I watched the game from work. I was playing it in the background, and all I was seeing that Paqueta was virtually non-existent in this game. And I think it's time that Nuno's got to realise that either one goes or two goes. And I agree with what you're saying there. But he's also saying, I'm sorry, I've advocated for Pac-Man and loved watching him when he was good. Kind of disagree with that one. But I can't hang on anymore. No excuses. And Nuno is a mug for not bringing on Wilson. Totally agree on that as well. Because I think I was just saying to Fuzzy earlier, it's a game like this definitely cried out for a Wilson to be involved in that. But the fact he took 86 minutes to make substitutions was travesty, absolute travesty. Does sound like Matt as well. Good evening to Piella Tom, and he said this season it has been shown that no team is unbeatable. Even Wolves could have beaten Arsenal. Yep. Let's not be happy with a point. Let's start trying to get all three. This is the thing, isn't it? I mean, we're hoping for that. And today, considering I did a little kind of preview last night, it seemed to be at one point it was tearing up the sheet. It's like, I was expecting a draw, but when we were starting to go ahead and we looked more in control of the game, it felt, blimey, we may even get something here. But I thought I had to slap myself around the face and say, no, it is West Ham. We've got to be realistic. We are going to throw it away. And by God, we definitely did.
Yeah.
Big up to Iron there. Matt saying hello to each other. Big up to Mr. Joshy J as well. Big up, everyone. Hope you're doing well, Joshy. Good to see you as well. And saying that, time-wise, I'm there, mate. I'm there. You know, maybe a slightly over, but we was there. Good evening to Frog as well. He's saying good evening to good people as well. Big up to Frog, words and pictures. Good evening to Aces as well. He's saying Tony. And it's good to see that Mr. Joshy J has been a member for 12 months. Well done, sir. Maybe something coming your way. We'll have a look at that. It's Christmas after all. Ace is also saying Fuzzy Murray. Brendan, good evening to yourself as well. Evening, Tom, Michael, Chelsea, and Fuzzy, and evening to the Chaz. Before I go on to the rest of the comments now, I will say this to you people. I did message Mama Flossie today. She is doing well. She's still on the road to recovery, but she really loved all the comments I said that everyone's asking about her. She did feel a little bit overwhelmed, but she is looking forward to coming back and saying hello to you all. So hopefully, speedy recovery for Mama, maybe in the new year, but she's resting up, and that's good to hear at least. And everyone's saying hello to each other. Tony, Fuzzy, Michael, you studs. Specsavers comes to mind, Frog, but we're all good. Thanks for that anyway. Chelsea, Matt saying, big up Brendan Todd. He's got different words there. Where's the picture saying? Evening, Tony Fuzzy. He lives. Fuzzy lives. And also, hi, Michael, as well.
Yeah, big up, mate.
You got Brendan there, Frog, Daz, Matt F, Aces, WP, Mr. J. Hello, one and all. Yeah, deadly. Big up to Daniel Knight as well, saying big up. I'm a new subscriber here. Pleased to see to be on here, Daniel. Thanks for coming in. And obviously where Michael Chelsea is. You also know where Fuzzy is. So if you can, go and give them a like as well. Appreciate you being with us as well. Frog said, thought we'd get slaughtered, but fucking few-minute result. Yeah, it was a complete turnaround to what we were talking about last night. But it's just how we threw it away. Words and pictures saying, Brendan, you beautiful bastard. Pierre Tom says, for us to win a game, we need at least a 3-goal lead. And Frog says, oi, Faniel, remember you from Michael Chelsea, so he knows. Yeah. Substitutions are absolutely fucking ridiculous. I will bring someone else in at the moment, but, I'm just seeing the glare from him smiling too much, and it's blinding my eyes at the moment, so I will bring him in the moment. As I say, City's going to destroy West Ham like Christmas Ham. Bloody hell, man. Could be right. And welcome back. This is my cover face. We've missed these people. And he's saying, all smash the likes for the ball dosser and the panel.
Oh my God.
Right, let's bring this man in and that. It's been long overdue and that. It's been a while. He's been doing some good old stuff and that. And we welcome in. Gloating man Yeti.
You got this fucking Michael Bowen on here. What's going on,
Oh, man.
Are you actually suffering for people to get on here? They have to have the Michael Bowen on here. And the Hot Fuzz Bowen. Big up to Hot Fuzz. I ain't seen you for a while, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, it was been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I looked back at it. It was actually October since I've done something. This just shows you how long ago it's been. But that's just getting used to the new job. But it's there now. It's getting there.
And big up to Tom as well. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're all right, Tom. You're all right.
Yeah, I forgot to mention the antelopes. My bad.
Man, how are you been, mate? You've been doing some good stuff anyway.
Bro, I'm absolutely fucking ecstatic at beating Spurs 3-0 and totally deserved. Other than people saying that Spurs didn't really turn up. Look, you can come to the City ground all the time, and you can come to the West Ham ground, and you can come to Manchester City. Manchester United ground, you can come to the Chelsea ground and not turn up. We don't care. As long as we win and get the fucking 3 points.
And that's the thing.
If
Isn't
you
it?
don't want to turn up, that's on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think personally, as against Tottenham today, we're just showing them a game that they didn't want, and they never answered that. That's the way it works.
Totally agree on that. I mean, we were looking at our 3 clubs respectfully, not yours at the moment, because obviously it seems like he's finding a bit of form at the moment. But when you look at Spurs as well, they're definitely in that vein where at the moment he can't get a win, or as Fuzzy calls him, Thomas the Frank engine. Definitely can't get anything out of things. So
This train is derailed.
Derailed already. Yeah,
It's crashed and burned. No survivors.
Let's go back into the chat to say like these bits. So Brendan's saying, miserable weather here. Another yellow weather warning, rain. Yeah, it's supposed to be 75 mile an hour winds coming over your way and Scotland, so be careful in Wales. And he says, when I was walking home earlier, I passed a tiramisu, apple crumble, and a lemon meringue. The streets were deserted.
Oh.
Yeah, bless her, Mama Fossey. Yeah, so it's good that she's doing okay. That's the main thing. Panel on the early doors shot and fuss for Britain. Panel in the chat to say hello.
I had loads of it today on my stream. Fucking Fuzzer's cum face, and then when it came up, when it come up Fuzzer's cum face, I turned around and said, "Man, I ain't seen that for a while," and I was like, maybe I shouldn't step down.
Matt's saying here, Mama Flossie quite on the Coco, losing the time and weird derby with Sunderland. Oof, man. Yeah, that's going to be one there. There's good evening, Terence. And he's saying, evening, gentlemen. Losing is not the end of the world. We showed some spirit and we're not Welsh. Happy days. Right, let's bring this man in as well. I think he's just got to tune his camera. When he gets it back on, I'll bring him back in. No, he's back in again. He's back in the room. Welcome to Anthrop. How are we doing, matey?
Tony, thank you so much for inviting me on. Always. Big up to your panel. Big up to your chat. Always. And what do we say? The football is mad at the minute, isn't it? I mean, you can lose one game 1 week and be 5th on the table and be 12th. Do you know what I mean? And the next week after, you can be 12th and be 4th. So this table is mad. But
yeah, we've seen it ourselves, mate. It happened with the Bournemouth game. 1 minute we was kind of like, got the dizzy heights and nosebleeds at 14th, and then before you know it, back down to 17th, and then today saw us kind of elevated a little bit, and then knocked back down to 18th. Yeah, so.
First minute goal. Like,
oh man, it's not good. Not good.
I never watched the game. I watched the time we had derby instead. Crazy.
Who do you support?
Who
do you support?
Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think we're better at the minute.
Yeah. So. Let me introduce you guys anyway. So to my right is Fuzzy, or my left is Fuzzy. Then you've got Michael Chelsea. Next to you is Yeti, Forest fan as well. And obviously,
Big up.
this is
Big up, guys.
Fob.
Big up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good lad. Good lad. And let's crack on. So, Daniel Knight says here, West Ham needs a rebuild from the top to the bottom, mate. We need to get rid of the chairman and start all over again. It's a massive rebuild. There's no two ways about it. But there is some positives, as people were saying. That there is some, but not much. Daz is saying Mavropanos needs to go. There's a few needs to go as well, Des.
Yeah.
Saying a big up there. Ace is saying, where is the Bristol Rovers tractor supporter? Well, we've asked him, but we've all missed him. I don't know if Yeti, have you seen him in your shows?
Well, Anthony, I've been speaking to him in a private street.
Good, mate. Well, I ain't had the chance. I've been working too much. But he's all right, though, yeah?
Yeah, he's been fine, but he did actually turn around and say that Ace is a wanker. So, yeah.
Enough. Enough. It's the first game back. Shh, quiet now.
No, I'm just saying the truth.
Enough. Don't need that first one back. Good evening to Carl Rossi. Well, hello all, and hope you're doing well, Carl.
Big up, Cal.
Big up, Carl.
Everyone's saying hello to you. Big ups. Good evening.
Guys.
Afternoon, James. Hope you're doing well. Evening, Tony Fuzzy. Michael, you missed the old family in the chat. Yeah, it's been a while, mate. As you said, it's been a long while coming and that. And obviously, we've got Anthrob as a newbie on the show, so it's good to have him as well. We will talk about the games that we've played over the weekend. Everyone. Bye-bye, Thomas the Frank Inch, Matt saying. Frog saying, I hope that's froth on that beer.
I hope it is. Well,
Right, so Tony, I'm in work at 6 a.m. Should I
have you
now or not?
Yeah, I
really.
I do. Yeah. I've had my, I've got my share, so I'm enjoying. Might as well.
You know what? I'll take your advice on that.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Why
Beer
not?
or gin, no, because I can only do spirits. So.
Spirits. It's all good. All good. Spurs women bottled a 3-0 lead against Man United women this afternoon.
You know what? You know what I said last night though, like on League Gunners channel. Like I actually said it live. I said we're horrendous at the minute, Liverpool, by the way. Like we are terrible. Like even yourselves, without being disrespectful, West Ham, you give us a game the other week. Do you know what I mean? And we're playing Tottenham next Saturday.
Maybe, yeah.
I honestly feel like we will thump them. We will thump them 3-0 because they are absolutely horrendous. Like they are a bad footballing side. Do you know what I mean? So
do you really want to call that and say that you're gonna thump someone the way that Liverpool are at the minute?
The thing is, like,
I think you're being very brave.
I acknowledge but the thing is, I acknowledge that like we are terrible at the minute. Like if you look at my channel and me reactions, like I slate them. I say it as is, mate. Like I don't care. Like I'll just say whatever's on my mind. But when I look at Tottenham, they are a different breed of bad. They are
Yeah, but the thing is, what you gotta understand is when you turn around and say shit like that, it's got to work out. Otherwise, you've got to pay for it. It don't work out. So why say shit like that?
Bro, listen, I agree. Like it literally could end up 1-0 to Tottenham next week. Like who knows? Like we don't know. But what I'm saying is, like, I watch us every week. We are terrible. Like I literally said last night, name me 5 games on one hand where we played well for 90 minutes plus. Name 5 games on one hand right now where we dominated the whole game for 90 minutes plus.
I don't care.
Name 5, you can't.
Name that.
Well, not being funny, when you look at it, it's like when you played us, when you think was it 6-7 games on the bounce you lost?
Yeah.
And typical of it, you come to us and West Ham, as always, obligingly
give you his first Premier League goal.
Let you win.
What are you, Liverpool fan?
Yeah. But when we played West Ham in April in the league at home, we were terrible in that game again. Like it was Diaz scored in like the first 20 minutes, We were all right in the first half, but
You-
West Ham
you
scored
are-
yeah. So you scored,
Not
you scored, and
Liverpool.
you scored an equaliser in
Mhm.
the 80th something minute, own goal, something like that, and you actually deserved it because you're actually playing well under Graham Potter, and we still went on to win that game,
Yeah.
but we were terrible, absolutely.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I remember that game because he made some changes. And it
Van
did,
Dijk header, yeah.
it cost us that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the pitch saying he's abominable? He's ecstatic. He's got 3 points. Yes, he has indeed. Brendan saying, yeah, he's been celebrating. Seems fully, and why not? Absolutely. Good evening, Joanne. How are we doing? Hope you keeping well. Daniel saying, yeah, these Spurs are bottle jobs. There's no two ways about it. Yeah, Thomas the Frank engines run out of steam. Yeah, be careful, guys. He's saying that's Arteta's saying. Brendan saying, so Ton, you've always wanted Thomas Frank at West Ham. Have you revised your views? Ooh, it's a good point. Have I revised my views? Well, considering what we said last night, when you think about it, Lopetegui's kind of still got more points than what even Nuno's got. I think anything's possible at this stage. So if he can't get it right, then yeah, I still like Thomas Frank. I still think he's a good coach. I think moving into Spurs was probably not the best choice of move for him.
I'd say. Yeah.
I think he was where he was at Brentford was more comfortable. I think if he came to us, it might have been a little bit different. But at Spurs, for me, I just look at the track record. We've had some good managers there. They've never backed any one of them, really. So why would you go there? Then they're saying, hit the like button. We are 14 likes. Thank you very much, Daniel. And don't forget the other channels as well. Joanne's saying, not seen any football today. I've got a cold. Rest up, Joanne.
Yeah.
Hot toddy. That would be the good one. Dad is saying West Ham need to rebuild the stadium and rebuild the squad. Not good. Final revolts just in. Who's still early Des Lynham? Yeah, he's drunk. Yeah, me. Oi, Mr. Joshy J. Hello, Cole. Everyone's saying hello there.
Well done for working that out.
You know what, Tony? You said get another beer. I'm going to get another beer. Do you know what I mean?
Good, mate.
Something like takeaway.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
man,
mean?
more
It's the
beer.
show.
Yeah, exactly.
More beer.
Nah, my brother, I'm back in at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing a 14-hour shift. I don't care. Because Tony
14.
said
You
get a
won.
beer.
Yeah.
You won to get more beer.
But I salute that. I salute that mentality. I salute it. Yeah.
100%.
Pepsi saying,
when you say another beer, class, I've ate it.
That
Amazing.
fucking disabled Derby fucking supporters trust. You are a disabled fucking retard twat. And that's why you support Derby, you fucking thick little sheep shaggy twat.
easy, enough. Yeah. Otherwise, calm it down, mate.
How many beers you had?
Pepsi says, I see the Chelsea fan is back. They must have won, I'm guessing.
Yeah, big up Pepsi.
Words of pitch saying, nobody upset the loser Paul fan. Let's be nice. It's a good bunch here. Big up Pepsi.
Me and Tony good friends.
Yeah, exactly. Where's James Bond? Not seen him for ages. Well, no, we ain't seen him either.
No.
Matty, long time no see. Oh, Stone Island Geezer saying evening all. Let's just catch up with some of the comments here. Thomas the Wank injured is more like, yeah, absolutely. Oh, thing that annoys me, we played well today, well at Brighton, but got done by VAR. Bloody annoying. About to lose Wan-Bissaka and Diouf as well. Yeah, I mean, look at your teams. How many of you are losing players to the AFCON? What about you,
On
Michael
right-hand
Shields?
side.
Yeah.
Salah, thanks
Yeah.
fuck, Salah's gone.
Tom, I'm going to wear that, bro. Because if you can't handle what I say, then I'm not going to be part of this. So I'll catch you later, bro.
Okay, mate.
Cheers.
Oh.
Just keep it PG on the streams. So, yeah, keep it PG. Yeah.
I mean, Michael Chelsea, how many kind of players would you be losing to VAR?
I don't think we'll lose. I don't think we'll lose any actually, Tom. I mean, we always had that kind of thing in the past. Obviously, we had Didier Drogba, Solomon Kalou, John Obi Mikel, and all them guys. But yeah, we haven't got any African players that's within the club at the moment. Obviously, Jackson's on one with Bayern, isn't he? So,
of course, yeah.
Yeah, I think outside of that, I think we're pretty much okay. Obviously, Delap is out, as everybody knows. Again, look, glad Cole Palmer's back. Glad he's got on the score sheet. I think he had about 60 minutes or so yesterday. So that's good. But you know me, my main gripe is with the manager. It's his tactics. They just don't make sense to me, Tom. They really don't. I mean, that during the week against Atalanta, that was a good example. I mean, we were 1-0 up. We brought on a defender. 1-1. We bring on a defender. I mean, what are we doing?
Lads, you know what though? Like my best mate's an Everton fan, like one of my best mates, and he said you played awful yesterday. Not my opinion, his opinion. He said you played terrible yesterday, but you still won because Mikalenko had a stinker. So, do you agree with that? Like, how did you see the game yesterday?
Honestly, I thought Everton might have, let's say, get a point out of it. I wasn't exactly confident, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I did see the game. Yeah, they played well when they were 1-0 down. I think as soon as we went 2-0 up, I think it was, let's say, comfortable after that, because obviously you can't sit on a 1-0 lead, and obviously everyone knows what this Chelsea side is like in terms of that. So, I'm glad we got through it. I mean, we've got tougher games coming up, obviously. I think we've got Newcastle next week. I think we've got Villa at some point as well.
I think the Caicedo red card has done you over a little bit, though, because he is such an integral player to your team. Bro, I will say all day, I am so gutted that we did not get him. Do you know what I mean? I am so gutted because I feel like he clears every single midfielder that plays for our club right now. Apart from Szoboszlai, but he's more attacking. But in terms of like defensive and like structure, Caicedo is like he's a modern day Kante, should I say, or Makelele or something. You know what I mean? He is absolutely incredible.
He is a good player. Yeah. Big up to the AFC always. Sorry, I'm just going to catch up with some of the comments here. Big up to Tony on the panel. There he is, early fuzz football.
You've somehow made my forehead bigger in that picture.
Oh, man.
Good evening to David Granger. Thanks for coming in. He said, "Am I wrong? We were 2-1 up and we had problems that Villa were going to exploit. And Nuno did nothing. No width, no striker. Midfield were tired apart from Pac-Man, who was a passenger." Totally agree on that. Totally agree on that comment. And like I said, it was the changes were just way too long. It was just way too long. Frog saying Spurs were worse than us in the league last season. That's just saying something. Step Budgie and son. Wow. Frog saying, "I wish someone would explain." Bear with me, I've just got to do something. I wish that someone would explain what the logic is in bringing your only striker on 10 minutes from time, because it's baffling me. It's what he does. Unfortunately, mate, this is what he does, and I think we still cannot understand his logic in some of the substitutions that Nuno does. It's just unbelievable. Just send it to you, James. Hopefully, we'll see you shortly, mate. Pielo Tom says, "Under Potter and Loppi, we were shit and expected to lose. Under Nuno, it's worse because now we can see we can win, but still ain't doing nothing." That's the truth. Bloody chat TV, Step Budgie and son, calm down. Darren Smith saying, "I'm just waiting to see the OH so mighty fall as when they were shit yesterday. Arsenal are better than a sleeping tablet to get you to sleep." I mean, let's quickly cover on that before we move on. Now, I think if you was a Wolves fan, I think you've got to be kind of pretty peed off about that game.
Yeah. At one point, Tom, it looked like they were going to get a point, didn't they, after they scored? And I thought, yeah, this is the moment where they're going to drop points. I mean, in terms of Arsenal, they were shocking, mate. They really were. I still don't think they've figured out how to get Gyökeres into a game. But I think it's like what I've said on other channels. Arteta never wanted him. He's an Andrea Berta signing. Same with Eze as well.
Yeah, he's sick, him though. He's sick. Eze,
Yeah,
left foot, right
it
foot.
won't going to happen there. James, I might be you in, and we can see you up on the screen, but I don't know if you can hear us. Yes,
I'm here, mate.
Oh, you are, mate.
Yeah,
Good.
You know what, though,
Good.
Tony? Like, how I rate football players is like, you should be just as good with your left foot as your right foot. You should not have a weak foot. Sorry. You shouldn't, because like you're getting paid hundreds of grand a week. Do you know what I mean? You should be just as good with both feet. Like that is the basic fundamentals when you start training as a child with football. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Use both feet just as good. Make the defenders think. Be unpredictable. What I'm saying. So like, when I'm sitting there watching Premier League football, and I'm constantly seeing wingers cut in on the preferred foot to put a cross in that goes nowhere every time. It's like, why? Do you know what I mean? Like, why can't you be just as good with your right foot? Why have you not got the confidence to be good with your right foot or your left foot?
I know.
It makes no sense to me. Like, these are professional footballers. Like, can someone explain like how they're messing this up?
I think the unfortunate part, we haven't got no Arsenal fans in, but I think we can all have our opinion on it. But before we do that, let me just kind of ask James. I watched the part you watched along. I thought it was a great watch along, mate. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the afterthoughts. I'd love to have been on there, but I was still at work, mate. It still baffles me. I don't know about this game. I really don't. I mean, what's your take on it?
I thought we played all right today against Villa. I thought we'd done all right. I thought like we scored early, we scored again. I don't understand Nuno, mate. I really don't. I've got no idea what that geezer's trying to do at this club at the minute. There's too many times in too many games where he has the opportunity to make a sub, he doesn't, and then he makes too many subs and costs us. People are saying to me that, listen, we wasn't expected to get anything today, but we played well. You can't keep playing well and giving away points, right? And it ain't the first time he's done it. It's not an isolated incident. He's done this on numerous occasions since he's been at West Ham, Brentford, Leeds, Bournemouth, Brighton, and now today. I do not understand how Lucas Paqueta plays 89 minutes today, mate. But if you've watched the game today, you know what I'm talking about. Lucas Paqueta done absolutely fuck all today. Nothing.
He was pedestrian, wasn't he? Absolutely pedestrian.
Yeah, he was there. He's not done anything since the Liverpool sending off, which for me, he's got to make amends for that, and he hasn't. And I think we've got problems now. I've just done a space on Twitter, and a few of the boys are saying like, "Oh, listen, right, we ain't going to go down. We're going to be fine." I don't know where they get their confidence from. I really don't, because I feel like this West Ham side, I've seen better West Ham sides go down than the one that we've currently got. And I think I think next few games are okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I really feel like it's a stadium. Like the stadium has a big part to play in it, because like every time teams went away to Upton Park, very tough away game, very tight on the pitch. You were very close to the players and all that. Bit like Anfield, do you know what I mean? Right on top of them. Every time the ball go out for a throw-in, you're right on top of them. Do you know what I mean? So like, I feel like your new stadium has not helped.
It's a collective for me. It's the mismanagement after getting rid of Moyes. It's signing Julian Lopetegui. It's then sacking him for Potter. It's then letting Potter have the summer. And then now this is the result. Like, we are a disorganised team at the minute.
Is it true that you don't even own the stadium?
We don't own it.
Owned by...
No. It's owned by the LLDC. But
why would you knock down Upton Park though? Like, that's tradition and history. Do you know what I mean? Like,
because
I'm not asking you, but like I'm asking like in general, like why on earth would like West Ham knock down Upton Park? Because we've got an owner who's money hungry. That's what it is, and he got greedy. And your last game was Man United 3-2, weren't it? And that was a special game. Because 3-2 in the last minute or something. So I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to make a move because I've got to go and do a player ratings. But
I feel, Tone, if I'm being honest, we are hoping that Sullivan does the right thing in the January window. If he don't, we're going down, mate. It's as simple as that.
Unfortunately, I'm in the same boat as you, mate. And I don't, as much as I don't want to admit to that, it seems to be, if it does happen, that will be the case.
Yeah, we are literally hoping that our owner, who we all despise in our own ways, has to do the right thing and invest in his club. If he doesn't, and I think we have to act early. I think we have to make sure we get the players in, and we have to hope Leeds don't go too far ahead. The big plus from this is that Leeds haven't got a win tonight, right? And they're 3 points clear, but that can be pulled back. The issue is next week when we go to City. I expect West Ham to get hammered there, and Crystal Palace are going to Leeds. If Leeds beat Crystal Palace at Ellen Road next week, it's a completely different ball game because the goal difference is going to take an hammer in, and then we're going to be 6 points behind. But it is what it is, right? The next 3 games after the Man City games will decide it for me. Fulham at home, Brighton at home, Wolves away. If West Ham don't get minimum 6 out of 9, then I think that's it. So, yeah. Right, mate. I'm going to make a move, Tone. Thanks for having me on, mate.
James. No, you're most welcome, as always. Take it easy.
Peace.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
Do you actually feel like relegation is on the cards, though? Are you actually worried as a West Ham fan?
Yeah, you definitely got to be, because unfortunately you've got to think we're in December now, and if he gets backs in the window, you've got to get the right players, but we've also got to offload players at the same time. But we don't get that right. You come into the new year, it's a hard mountain to climb. And as James just said there, if the other team, if Wolves win especially, if Wolves get a result, even Burnley not being funny, and we lose next couple of games, and the Leeds pull away, it's a hard mountain. It's a really hard mountain. Let me catch up with some comments, and also let's get some comments from you guys as well. Frog saying, good to see the Fuzda. We'll cancel that search party now. Everyone was a little bit.
That's what all them people running around like headless chickens was playing. So I saw meeting posters all over my town.
Exactly, wondering where you were. Samuel Span is saying Spurs report today. Hopefully, Fulham better for us next week. I doubt it very much, but Des is saying, "Smash the lights, guys." Stone Island Geese asks, "Is he all right?" He's all right. He went for a drink and he's gone. He's for us, but I like he's sound lad. Of course he is. We know he is.
Yeah.
I thought Wolves were going to win up, mate. I mean, for Rob Edwards, it seems to be kind of getting sank out of these players, because they did put up a fight against Arsenal yesterday. It's just them 2 own goals. But if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be more cursing about that, because no goals. No goals from Arsenal. Definitely squad my arsehole. Pep saying, shocking, didn't score 1 goal, but won 2-1. Exactly, man. Yeah, Cole saying, look, Stone on Gay, he's all good. He's all good, mate. He's all good. AFC saying, to get the best out of Gyökeres, Arteta's got to change his system, and he won't do that. Well, we know what he's like.
Did you watch the game last night? Because I never watched it. I was out last night, so obviously I knew Wolves equalised in the last minute, and Arsenal somehow scored 2 own goals.
No, it's the other way around. Wolves scored 2 own goals.
Yeah, but they stink though. Arsenal are terrible. I think this is City's league. It's City's league again.
Yeah, I mean,
no, they are doing it. I'm telling you.
This is a big.
The problem is when you look at Arsenal, is the fact again. Obviously, 1 minute they kind of pull away, and we were saying the other day they pull away, and then of course City then starts getting a couple of results, and they now know that it's that time of the year now, isn't it? So it's either the case of if Arsenal can't pull away again, and City start getting a couple of wins under the belt, because if Arsenal, or should we say, Arteta doesn't get it right, then there's a chance that come the new year we'll suddenly see City in front. And who knows, even Villa, because at the moment he's
I thought he won it in October, though. I thought he won it in October. Arsenal, the way they were speaking on that.
I stand corrected.
They are October champions. They're November champions.
I hope to God, I hope to God, I don't want to sound like a cock or nothing, but I hope to God City do it. Because the thing is, if City win it, we forget about it tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? But if Arsenal win it, I will not hear the end of it. You will not hear the end of it. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So I hope to God City do it because we'll just forget about it. Do you know what I mean? Who cares? Do you know what I mean?
No, it's true. Absolutely. Frank James saying frogs.
But the thing is, though, you always turn them over every time, every season. Do you know what I mean? You get something on them. You always get something on them, no matter how bad you are. Last season, 1-0 at the Emirates. I did not expect that. Do you know what I mean? You scored before Tony. I even texted. Remember?
I remember. Yeah.
I was like, get it.
But this is what we do.
Yeah.
This is the thing, mate. Potter did that, and then he went 5 steps backwards.
Yeah, just won the maddest game ever. Do you know what I mean?
We only turn up when we want to, mate. Yeah, this is the worst thing about it.
The season before that, like, was it 3-1 in the cup, something like that.
The
League Cup. By the way, I want to say something right now. Arne Slot, absolute disgrace what he said in his press conference the other day. He went, "I'm kind of happy without the League Cup because we only had 13 senior players fit, but you never do at the time, did you? Do you know what I mean? You had a lot more players fit. How on earth can you just dismiss a League Cup as if it's like nothing? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've had some of my best nights out when we won the League Cup. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love the League Cup. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But like, it's just the way like it gets palmed off as if it's like some sort of nothing trophy. Do you know what I mean? Like, the League Cup is the League Cup. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's probably frustration.
That threw me off.
No, for me, the way I see it like this, it's frustration and obviously pressure, because he knows full well now he's in certain respects he's kind of being found out. As I don't know if you agree on this as well, though, when they're turning and saying that this is Klopp's team that he won the league with last year. So this year now, with all the players he's brought in, I mean, if you look at the shining light out of all the players they've signed, is Ekitike.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
other than that, who else really kind of stands out of all them players they've bought?
I mean,
exactly, Michael.
I mean, 40 verse is winding me up. I mean, we paid 160 million quid for him. And he's taking one too many touches every game. I expect output from 116 million quid as an attacking player. Like, I know he's good, and I know he's, like, as the poor fans say, finding his form, like, he's starting to come good. But, like, I expect output for 116 million quid. Alexander Isak, I expect output for 130 million quid. Like, I know that goal he scored against you the other week was a quality finish. But like, every time we watch him play, he gets about 2 touches every game. Literally. you don't see him on the pitch. Like, it's like,
no.
Do you remember when Lukaku played for Everton and you'd never see him on the pitch unless he scored?
Yeah.
Like, it's the same type of vibes. Like, he get no touches, like, at all. Do you know what I mean? But I like him, though, because, like, I want him and Ekitike to play together. They have to, because one's too good to miss out. Like, they can't, like, Isak can't sit on the bench. He can't. Ekitike can't sit on the bench. We have to find a way.
Well, he took a knock, didn't he, yesterday? Hopefully it's nothing too serious. You'll have him back in again. Because without him and that...
They need him.
Yeah, definitely agree on that. Solon and Giza saying Pack needs to go. He doesn't want to be here. I think that's quite obvious now.
Yeah.
Let's cash out. If we can get a shot of him in the January window, let's do it. Cash him in and get Sank in. Simple as that.
One question I do want to ask is, as you've signed Ekitike, and he seems to be your best signing of the summer.
Yeah.
Would you refund Alexander Isak in order to sign players at different positions?
No. No, because we needed that. We need that. Like, we still need more forwards. When you look at our team, it's like we still lack forwards, especially on the left-hand side. So, like, we need, like, our squad depth is not even that good, let's be honest. Like, we need centre-backs, we need right-backs. We haven't even got full-backs. Like, we literally don't have full-backs, apart from Andy Robertson. We literally don't have full-backs. They're wing-backs. And if you watch them on the pitch, they don't know where they're going. You know what I mean? It's like a rabbit in the headlights. Kerkez, doesn't know where he's playing. Do you know what I mean? And like every time we play a right back, it's not a right back unless it's Gomez, who's only just started playing recently. And funny enough, we've looked more solid when we put an actual fullback. Mad, innit? Do you know what I mean? So we've been putting midfielders to right back all season. So I don't know, man. Our squad definitely needs work on. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, a lot of people were saying that Liverpool were going to win the league at the start of the season. That Florian Wirtz is the new Michael Ballack and all this. You know what I think it is with Liverpool? A lot has been found out tactically. I think a lot of their players in the squad are not playing well. Konate, dreadful. I don't think Van Dijk has done that well either. Obviously, he's captain, so obviously he's got responsibility.
Couldn't run a bath in, lad.
Robertson. I think they were all for selling him in the summer,
but he's a proper player. He's a proper fullback. Every time we play, we look more like solid with him in the team. Even though last season he was awful, but this season it's like we look more okay. It was like with Kirk as a fullback. And what's his name? Like Curtis Jones and Soboslai at right back. Like it looks.
I mean, once you put Soboslai there, I don't know why you put him there in the first place. That was
wasted.
It's like his decision with that Carabao Cup game, wasn't it, against Crystal Palace at Anfield, and it's like it's okay having that team to start with, but you have the rest of your quality players on the bench.
Yeah, and he sat there and went, happy that we got knocked out
the whole academy lining up the rest of the bench. I'm like, we've had Ten Hag, we've had David Moyes, we've had Ryan Giggs, we've had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we've had all of these bum managers, it seems like, and
but
not even they would go make a decision like that.
Yeah, but how dare he sit there? How dare he sit there 2 days ago and go, I'm happy we went out that competition. How dare you say that? How dare you say that? I swear that if I see him in town,
the line straight out of Arteta's playbook.
I'd slap my hand right off his fat head. Honestly, do you know what I mean? I hope it's cracks like a fucking egg. Do you know what I mean? How dare he says that though? Do you know what I mean? Dismissing cups as if they're like just nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like I said before, I've had some of my best nights out when we've won the League Cup. Do you know what I mean? And if you won the League Cup, it'll be fucking amazing for you. Like it's such a boss night out. Do you know what I mean? But they just sat there treating it as if it's some sort of like just nothing, just some sort of like little gimmick. Do you know what I mean? Like, nah, the League Cup means something.
I think if you look at that, that's another show, Anthony. I think if you look at that one, that's something you can really make a show out of. That one, you know. I think you put that'll be right up your street. Do a show on that because I think you'll get definitely some great content of people who are actually putting comments on that one.
I'll hold it back for the time being.
I get that, mate. Good evening. Good evening to Gemma Crammon. Thanks for coming in. I don't know why Lucas Paqueta plays at all. Overrated. We're better without him in the team. And this is the thing. Even when he, not apart from the game 1 match suspension, the 3 games beforehand, did we miss him? Not at all. Not at all. So it proves it. I mean, Fernandes at the moment is, Fernandes is actually growing into this role in the centre mid, linking up with Freddie Potts, and even Magassa is actually starting to find a bit of form as well now. So there's your 3 straight off. Why Nuno for some reason he favours Paqueta, but I don't know why. Look, James Lamprey is saying as well. Yeah, Paqueta can't wait to pack his bags, not up for the fight, get shot.
Yeah, his head's not at West Ham no more.
No,
it's as simple as that.
He is showing the way that he went and got himself sent off.
What did you make of his comments after he played us? When he was like, kind of like the Premier League's out for him, going against him and all that over the allegations.
Well, the old saying, mate, if you're going to provide the ammunition, someone's going to fire the bullets. And then, when you're doing, when you look at that game, what's the point of you got a yellow card, and then as soon as you knew he's turned his back around again to the referee, he's walking because he wanted to do that. That was a moment of madness. Now he didn't help his teammates out at this point.
Yeah,
You know, he's only thinking of himself at this stage. He's thinking the referee's got something against him. And okay, you never know. With what's been going on with the betting scandal and all this kind of stuff, has it affected his mind? Possibly. But really, in all respects, it was an easy cop-out for me to do something like that. And he just let the team down and let all the fans down. So Nuno's kept faith with him. For me, I wouldn't have done. I would have let him sit out on the bench for a couple of more games just to make him realise that, you may think you're number one, but I'm the one in charge, not the other way around. Simple as that. Pierre Tom's asking what's happened with the protest. I thought it was supposed to be something today, a red card, or is it going to be at the City game? I think there's still something going to be planned. But, we're not hearing too much at the moment, I must admit, Pierre. Frog saying, Pack brings nothing but drama and bad vibes these days. Bollock scratcher. Yeah, I mean, don't. Yeah, when you look at it, I think all of us have had players like that in our clubs, and slowly but surely you get shot of him. And for me, he's definitely got to go. Pepsi saying, hopefully Sullivan puts all the money towards a bronze statue of him outside the stadium.
Oh,
that wouldn't last 5 minutes. That's for sure. Pierre Latom's also saying, I'm not even sure we'll get back up within 2 years. Funny enough, one of the guys I work with, he's a West Ham fan, and he said, us going down would probably be the best thing to happen to us.
Do you feel like, though, if you go down this season, do you feel like this is the season that Millwall come up into the Prem? Because the Championship at the minute is all over the place, a bit like the Prem. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's anyone's league. Coventry leading the way, but like Middlesbrough are right there behind them. But Millwall, like, they've got a chance, haven't they? They've got a puncher's chance, like in the playoffs or whatever. I don't feel like they'll get automatically promoted because I don't feel like
they missed out on that. Was it last year, the year before? It's Millwall missed out.
And they got smashed 3-1 by Hull, was it, on Saturday? So, but do you feel like, honestly, if you went down the season, they'd come up?
No.
I hope to God they don't, because like you have to be in the league if they're coming up. Do you know what I mean?
Man, yeah,
In my lifetime, I respect your opinion so much because you've seen a lot more than me. Like, you probably forgot more than I know about football, and that's a fact. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying that from like being honest. If they come up, like, when was the last time they were even in the Premier League? Like, you could probably tell me right now, and I don't even know.
Coventry, and if you look at Coventry, that was early days. That was.
But Millwall, though, like, when was the last
Millwall
time?
never been in the Millwall's never been in the Prem.
Never, ever.
No.
Oh my God.
no.
Jesus Christ. So, like, when was the last time you played them? Like in a cup tie or something?
Cool. All of it, the last time we played Millwall, I remember, this is when we first signed. This is how my memory of it goes back. Is when we played them in a league game. This is when we first signed Ludik McCloskey. Bloke didn't really understand English at this stage. Teddy Sheringham played for Millwall, and we slapped him 3-1. And I'll never forget, people shouting out to Ludo, what's the score? And then he's kind of turned around and it'd be big old gloves showing three, the 3 goals.
Yeah.
And then they did the same thing to Teddy Sheringham, and he showed him a different finger instead. But that's another thing. But yeah, it's been a while.
When I think about West Ham and Millwall, I think about Green Street, Hooligans. What a film! Like, it's such a sick film. Danny Dyer, Jeff Bell, like, quality.
And Frodo Baggins, for some reason, they threw him in the mix as well.
That Jeff Bell's proper Millwall, isn't he?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? He's on my brand, isn't he? Like, if you watch my brand, he's sick on my brand.
Yeah, it's true.
And Danny Dyer, obviously, he's West Ham. What a sick film.
Danny Dyer.
It's got to happen. It's got to happen. They have to come up to players. You can't go down if they come up. Like, it just can't happen.
I remember years ago when I was a rep on one of the guys I used to call on. He was a Cardiff City fan, and Millwall come and played them. Man, that was a game. The fans were even worse.
Are they that bad? Millwall, are they that bad? Are they?
Mm-hmm.
What would you be like in town, do you reckon, in Liverpool? Causing murder? Yeah.
You want to scrap. Get yourself ready. Start sparring there. Start doing the Rocky Music Bureau right. Good evening, Colin. He's saying, sorry I've joined you late, guys. Never realised you was on. Well, good evening to you, wonderful gentlemen. Colin, great to see you as well.
Yeah.
Hope you're all doing good.
That's Colin.
James says, we all know by Christmas, if it's bye Premier League, yeah, I think that for West Ham it could possibly be that, which is a great shame. Good to see you, Colin, there. Colin's also saying, I'm very worried, and if we go down, we are fucked. 100%, mate. 100%. Good evening to Paul Smith. Evening all. We've lost 6 out of 8 home games this season. It's not good. No, mate, it is not. You can't hide the facts when you look at things like that. And for me, the Bournemouth game was the one where we only kind of had 2 chances to their 25. That just kind of sums it up. We will come into your game, Froggy, for tomorrow. But we want to get your input on that. Sort of Froggy, Fuzzy. I'm looking at Frog at the same time. Good evening, Mandy. Hope you're doing well. She says, hi, everyone. If we get relegated, it will be on Loppo and Potter. Look at the money they wasted with Kilman, Mads, Greedo, etc. Nuno's trying to rescue the calamities. And, and that's a fair shout because he has got to pick up the pieces. And, the Kilman, he's proved that he's not the person we thought he was going to be. Mads, while we bought the keeper when we had 2 decent ones in the first place, and Greedo, we thought he would have moved on by now, but again, he's still with us. So yes, I do agree on that, Mandy. It's what we're going to get in the January window. That'll be interesting. Very interested. Words and pictures saying, "Oi, Fuzzy, do some streams."
I'll think about it. If YouTube stopped deleting my ups, then yeah, sure.
Blimey, don't say it's happening as well. Jesus. Colin says, I still say Arsenal will win the league. I say it could be City or Villa. Mate, you imagine if it was Villa.
They got a chance.
Pepsi's asking, where's Liverpool in the title race?
Right, where we are, yeah. We failed to beat 2 newly promoted sides, Leeds and Sunderland. We'd be right there right now if we would have beat them 2 teams, right behind Arsenal, even though we are terrible to watch. Like, we just are. Where are we? Yeah, we're 6th. And we're terrible. Like, I can't deny it. Like, we are a bad team to watch. It's like I said last night, like, you can't name 5 games on one hand, like, where we played boss for 90 minutes plus. You just can't. But under Jurgen Klopp, we did that every week. Do you know what I mean? So, we're shocking at the minute, bro. We got no chance.
Yeah, I know.
We're down there. Yeah.
Fair play for saying that as well. Frog saying the football is much better, but the tactics and substitution management is fucking atrocious at the moment. Yeah, and I agree on that. I mean, thought Nuno was better than that, but when you think about it, and I'll ask you guys this, and I'll ask the people in the chat. When you look at the Forest chairman, did he see something that we didn't? And is that also one of the reasons why Nuno got sacked, and now Dyche is in, and we're seeing a different style of football at Forest, and he's kind of lifted them out of the table. Whereas Nuno, as much as we're seeing some small improvements, could it be down to what we've got currently as a squad, or can we put it down to what Frog says there, the tactics and the substitution management? What do you make of it?
I think West Ham have got a lot of issues behind the scenes, whether that's ownership, whatever's on the pitch. I think the signings that they've made, many have been poor. I mean, you've got a young Brazilian player in, was it Luis Guilherme or whatever his name was?
Guilherme,
yeah. I think Nuno is probably trying to get the best out of him, but will they back him and give him what he wants? I just don't know. I don't think he's going to get that freedom like he did at Forest. But obviously that was before Edu went in now, wasn't it?
True.
And then it all changed things in terms of Forest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's Sutherland, it's Brady, it's the people who were at the top, Tom. I mean, would you trust them? Let's say if Paqueta goes to Saudi Arabia, you get 50, 60 mil or whatever. Do you trust that lot to go out and spend it? I mean, judging on what you've seen and the players have brought in, you would say no.
Well, put it this way, mate. We got 105 million for Declan Rice. Now, what money did we see of that? Because that seemed to kind of disappear overnight in the mist. So, what chance we got? We got 50 or 60 for Paqueta. Where would it go? It's one of those that raises a lot of questions for a lot of West Ham fans, because we know full well we have made some money over the last couple of years. Where it's disappeared to is another thing, though. You know,
Tony, I'm going to bounce out anyway. But thank you so much for the invite.
And
thank you to the chat, like everyone that's tuned in. Appreciate all yous. Appreciate the panel, like you guys. Good speaking to you about football. And like bro, like anytime we'll do it again. You know
yeah, definitely. Sleep well and don't try and work too hard for those 14 hours, mate. That's for sure.
I'll try not to. Take it easy anyway.
Take it easy, mate. Look after yourself.
Okay, mate.
Cheers. Ta-da.
Yeah, have a good one.
I mean, what do you make of it, Fuzzy, yourself on that? You know, do you think, or do you feel, you know, is it down to Nuno, or is it down to why the chairman got rid of him at Forest? And you know, are we seeing that kind of thing at West Ham at the moment? Was the cracks early signs, or?
I think it's one of those where maybe the manager's slightly jarred coming into West Ham. I think having that sort of the way that sort of project broke down for Forest, and Marinakis getting rid of him, probably going to West Ham, I'd imagine he would have done his homework a little bit, see what sort of state of things that the club has, or the facilities that West Ham have, like compared to what he has at Forest, because of course he's going to probably put a bit of a roadmap as to how he's going to build things at West Ham. He's going to have to change a few things, approach the situation slightly differently. I don't know if it's maybe the case that what he wants to do versus what he's got, the tools he's got to work with. He's working on something completely different. They're not singing from the same hymn sheet. Maybe the West Ham project's just not cut out for Nuno, and it's not that he's a bad manager. It's just not his. It's not tailor made for him. Possibly.
Could be. I mean, the rumor is they're supposed to be backing him, but we've heard many stories like that before. But I don't know. I think whatever manager came in, not being funny, we look at Amber at Man United and that, with what he's had to adopt when he's come in, and as he had changed that, Slot coming in at Liverpool there and trying to get in, get something out of that team. But is he kind of look, as they were saying, working off of what was Klopp's team? But looking at Nuno, we know full well, and I know about Vanti was here. He would obviously remind me of the 10 players I kept saying that we've signed over the summer window. But if you look at those 10, they weren't really good signings. Lopetegui brought them in. Potter had to deal something with it. Nunes now got to deal with it, and it's clearly a state of there's only 2 players you can say that really stand out. Other than that, he's got hardly anything to work with. The only kind of saving grace is that he's letting the kids play. He's bringing Potts in. He's giving Scholes a go. There's chances, obviously, a couple of the other youngsters are going there, but Potts, is doing very well at the moment. But is it enough to get us across the line and keep us in the Premier League? I don't know, mate. As James said earlier, we don't get these couple of wins under our belt. We're in serious doo-doo, as they say. Pierre Tom's saying Nuno is better than Potter, but it's like saying Marmite is better than Vegemite. Don't beat it until you try it, as they say. AFC Always is saying Man City have lost 4 league games already. Liverpool have lost 6 league games already. If any of those teams win the league, it's embarrassing and a disgrace for Arsenal. And full well last season, what was it, 14 draws they had that basically cost Arsenal. Oh, yeah, one of those. But he also backs up and says, imagine this, though. Imagine if Emery wins the league title before Arteta.
That would be insane.
Oh, yeah, that would be something.
The Arsenal channels will be in meltdown. Absolute meltdown. Pierre Tom saying, Slot's transfer window, he was like a kid in a sweet shop. Now has got a gut ache. Yeah, it's definitely biting him on the backside. I'll definitely say with that. He hasn't managed it well. And that's my opinion of it.
Yeah.
Colin saying also, good evening to all you wonderful ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Saying as well. AFC always says Liverpool missing Trent and Diaz more than they realise. Totally agree on that.
Yeah.
That was like, what was his name? I mean, you had Sane, and who's the other fella, the one with the teeth? Firmino. You know, when they went, very similar kind of style there, you know.
Yeah.
Good evening, Ray. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as well. Yeah, right off his fat ass Scouser language 101. Big up to the American Scouser as well. What's up, gentlemen? Some crazy games today. Yes, very much so. Thanks for coming into the chat. Really appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we've just been talking about some of those. Be good to hear your input as well. But yeah, some very crazy ones. Words of picture saying Millwall will never get promotion. They're a club built for failure. 88, 89. Look at 1888, 89. They're saying it as well. That's how long ago. Big up to Terrell Gunner TV. Hope you're doing well, Terrell. Thanks for coming in as well. Brilliant. AFC also says Tony seeing a Scouse guy is like seeing a black Jamaican man doing a Scouse accent. Words of pictures saying that we only employ failure managers. They perfectly match our failure owners. 100% agree on that. Pierre Tom said, I think Nuno is a good coach for the players, but don't think he's a good team manager. Yeah, it seems strange, isn't it? He builds a rapport with them, but it's not kind of transferring onto the actual thing itself. Latest fella, he's saying the goodbye to Amph. Big up to Red's Corner TV as well. Good to see you. You missed the other guy as well. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
And good morning to David Shear. G'day, Tony Cobber, Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
And the other gent, Michael Chelsea. There he is as well. And I saw he's a little short today and that. And Lawrence, absolutely superb, mate. You couldn't see, summed it up brilliantly. And as he says here, afternoon from Lexington, Kentucky. Come on, you Irons. Lawrence, hope you're doing well, sir. And hope the family's well. Good to see you, matey. Everyone's saying like the Frog as well. Frog says, but how does bringing a strike on 10 minutes from time and warming players up 3 minutes from time make any fucking sense? It don't. And if you're not being, and the worst part about it, when you think about the players he brought on, they're not exactly the earlier side of 25, are they? They're older, and it takes them a lot more longer to warm up and stretch and get them into a game. 10 and 3 minutes does nothing. So it was an absolute waste of time. Stupid decision. Words of Picture says Nuno's better than Potter. Potter's better than Lopetegui, but none of them was good fit for West Ham. Jesus, man. Colin says, I did actually feel Chelsea will be involved in being possible champions, but they lost to teams that have cost them, but feel they will possibly have a say in who will. Yeah, I mean, it did look promising at one point, Michael. And I don't know if you felt the same in that.
Yeah, look, at one stage, it was all good. Look, obviously, the Barcelona result, I was on an absolute high after that, Tom. But you got to do it every week, though. You can't end up losing to Leeds United. And we lost 2 points to Brentford as well. But when you lose these games, you just can't do that, Tom. And it just changes everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously, we've not got easy fixtures coming up. Newcastle next week. We never do well out over there anyway. We haven't won there since Tuchel. And then we've got Villa. I just don't see how we're going to get...
Is that their ground? Is that at Villa's ground?
I think it is. And then obviously we're going to have Man City at some stage, and you know how that always how that goes. We're just going to have more defeats this season. I mean, I just find it we're fourth season in. We've spent 1.7 billion, and we're nowhere near the title. Tom.
That sounds like some other club.
Yeah.
They're still far behind you spending that kind of money.
Well, look at our forward players, Tom. Joe Pedro, Delap, and Gui, who we sent out on Sunderland, and then when we had injuries, we brought him back.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Yes.
That makes sense.
We don't play Tariq George, who's come through the system at Cobham. We don't play him. This manager relentless plays Gittins 49. I mean, don't get me started there. Andy missed a sitter yesterday as well in that game. So yeah, thanks Fuzzy for that.
Thanks for the free money for
yeah.
What is it? The league calls them Trans 17.
Yeah, I bet, bro. Yeah, we've lumbered with a player that we don't want, and how many times have we had that? Madaway came before him.
Yeah.
Unless he ends up at Arsenal, which I will be happy about, as long as they give us 65 million, of course. But we don't know what our back line is, Tom. 1 minute it's Fofana and Chalobah. Badly Shealy seems to be in there for some reason. In 2025, it's astonishing to me. Tozin obviously made that error at Leeds. But for me, Sanchez should have saved it first time. Otherwise, Calvert-Lewin would have put it in an empty net, would he? We don't know what our back line is. We had Thiago Silva in there once. We had John Terry. We had Carvalho. We had Frank LaBeouf and all these players. And now we've got these.
True. This is the problem, isn't it? And but you still got, if you think about it, you still got quite a fairly young side, haven't you? So maybe it's future-proofing itself. Next year, the year after, possibly. So who knows? Let's just catch up with the chat, and we're going to cover Fuzzy's game for tomorrow. Good evening, Stephen Spraggs. Good to see you as well. Evening. Just tune in. Think our luck has run out. I mean, the next couple of games, I think, will be the tipping point for me. But it's good to see you, Stephen. Hope everything's well for yourself. Matt's asking you, what does Michael Chelsea think of Maresca and his comments after last night's match about having no support from above? Well, you've just mentioned you've just spent 1.7 billion.
Yeah. Well, yeah, is Maresca a puppet? Yeah, but at the end of the day, he's on the pitch doing the tactics, isn't he? He's the one bringing on a defender when we should be bringing on an attacker. We have Estevao sitting on that bench for the entire game midweek. He said Cole Palmer was fit last week, and yet rests him for the game. I want to win, so if you want to win the game, you put your best players on. You tell me that Cole Palmer could have had 60 minutes or so in Bergamo on Tuesday. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And we're not got that big much depth in midfield anyway. Romeo Lavia always injured, always on the treatment table. Another player where I don't know why we bought him. I really don't. Fofana, that's another one. But we just don't have much in the midfield either. Unless we have Caicedo, Santos, and Enzo, that's probably our obvious three.
It's the fact you're playing fullbacks to cater to those midfield positions.
Yeah, got Reece James in there. Look, Reece James, he's done a good job in there, despite that's not his position.
That's position,
considered. But yeah, we're not winning the league, Tom, with that squad.
No, I definitely think that's the case. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely. I'll agree on that one. Not at the moment, anyway. Frog says Emery, my milkman, will win a Premier League title before Arteta. I think that's going to be definitely the thing. Lawrence is saying today was a Nuno screw up. We looked good pressing high, and we sat back. Additionally, we need to make subs earlier. That bit is the one that we should have definitely done. That Paqueta and Somerville were not performing well. Yeah, there wasn't much of a link up. I mean, Somerville played a couple of duff balls today, I must admit. but I think he could have done a lot more on there. But Colin's saying he's heard that Nuno will be given 50 million in January and whatever from sales. So 52 million there we're going to get. We're going to get much.
Self-Paqueta.
Yeah. Oh, for the best. Harry, good evening to yourself, mate. Good evening, all you beautiful people. Come on, you aren't, he's saying there. And he's obviously saying hello to us, Tony, Fuzz, and Mickey. AFC always says, Tony, there is a Scouse Gunner, and you've got a YouTube channel called Scouse Gunner. It's mad. Gonna make it up after all this time. Words of pictures saying, Chelsea always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Harry, how's Webby World going? Let's hope it's going well. He says, yes, Mickey Hughes lot have been choking like a North London brass.
Certainly under this ownership, yeah, bro.
Harry saying, go well, Frog. The toys are now with the project manager ready for photo and video. Superb, Harry. Great to see that. Mr. Joshy J is saying, Michael Chelsea taking a leaf out of my book by saying the players' numbers instead of the name. I did that with Rashford, called him 10.
Yeah, it did.
Well, lucky enough, we move on to this game then. And Fuzzy, what do you normally call Rashford?
Oh,
and just to let you know, it is after the 9 o'clock watershed, so you're okay.
Can't remember what I called him. Oh, okay. Can't remember what nickname I gave him, but no, he seems to be feeding the kids in Barcelona. Okay, so there's that. MP Rashford, MP Trashford, Crapford. I don't know really, but yeah.
I'll go back on some of the streets and find the many names.
Yeah, he can stay over there for all I care.
Brilliant.
But yeah, with tomorrow it's an interesting one because Bournemouth last 2 times they've come to Old Trafford have what was it, 3 goals apiece per game for them. So they come in and expect, it's another nice 3 points, 3 goals for us. Yeah, looking forward to it. No, I think we should slap them, give them a backhand across the face, floor them, 2-footed studded challenge in the tunnel. Don't even let them get to the pitch. Leg breakers all over the place. Pizza slices. Pizza gate again at Old Trafford. I want to see retribution, revenge, blood everywhere. But no, I think it'll be an interesting game tomorrow. I think it will. I think there's Bournemouth have shown qualities, but they've also shown some frailties. So it's going to be an interesting approach for Iraola. I know a lot of the United fan base are desperate to get Iraola as a Ruben Amorim replacement. And yeah, I mean, what can you say? It's will it be another Iraola schooling of Amorim, or will Amorim still give reason to Ineos to say, let's back him again in January? Because it looked like it at the Wolves game, even though we won that game convincingly in the second half. In the stands, it didn't look all hunky-dory with them. It's like Ratcliffe leaning into Jason Wilcox with a stare down whilst Barada's just like, keep me out of this. Don't shoot. I'm just the middleman. I'm just the messenger. I make the coffees in the morning, man. Don't shoot me. So, but yeah, we'll see what Ineos make of this game tomorrow, because it's sort of an awkward place for us. Because I think we know that with our manager, he's committing sackable offences every other week. But I mean, look in the table, 8th place. He wins tomorrow, goes 5th. Like he's out of the top 4 on goal difference behind Chelsea.
Wow,
it's like it's like this. That's how shite this Premier League season has been. With all due respect to every team, that Manchester United have not really improved. Like from the manager's perspective, we've not really improved. Like we still see the same issues We have no impact from the bench. There's 0 goals have been scored by any substitutions from us this season. Probably the lowest out of every team in the Prem, maybe barring Wolves. It can't be lower than anyone else because if you're on 0, you're 0. But it's like we see this from the manager's perspective, and it's like, but then you just sort of it's survival. United is just surviving, and it's just annoying as hell that Manchester United, and it's an interesting conversation that's been brought up recently about going back to find people in football that are Manchester United that exert that sort of that DNA in football.
Yeah.
Because it feels like a lot of people have sort of come in, said nah to the United way, and it seems to go tits up one way. But then we've given the United DNA a little bit of a showing with Ollie, but for some reason he insisted on playing McFred as your midfield duo, and then Magaloff behind them. And then try and sit back a back six every single game and hit on the counter attack, even though it pissed Pep off to the high nines. It's like, well, there's got to be someone out there that's sort of meet in the middle. He's not somebody who's going to be naive tactically. He's going to be a bit more proactive. That actually looks at Man United and goes, yeah, this is what this club needs. I'm not going to try and change, divert away from club DNA. It's like you look at other clubs around. When you look at their club DNAs, every time you've seen them really stray away from what the club's cultural norms are, things like the waters get really choppy, and you see issues start propping up elsewhere, and then you say, well, change that manager, see what happens. But then you go further off course, and you start bouncing back and forth between projects and styles, and it doesn't click. It doesn't click, and United have, I think, under the Glazer direction, have found themselves in that rut. But Ineos have to prove they are absolutely different from Glazeronomics, and actually go back to root heritage and put, Jim said it himself, put Manchester back into Manchester United.
Manchester, yeah, absolutely agree on that. But as Lawrence saying here with the super chat, and thank you very much for it, Lawrence, as always. West Ham is who we are. We'll never give up. Come on, you Irons, absolutely, mate. And I've missed these kind of comments because I do love them when and of course we know that Lawrence is a great fan supporter of the Michael Chelsea FC.
Yeah,
he says, can someone please translate for Michael's talk? Damien, good evening to yourself, mate. Hope you're doing well. Question: will Nepotism FC come straight back after getting relegated? I can't see myself, mate. I don't know what your view of that is, but I don't think it's, put it this way, not with the current ownership of the club, that we'll come straight back, because I don't see him actually kind of putting a dime to kind of push us back up if we did get relegated. But that's my opinion on that. Frog's obviously saying hello. Harry saying they're setting up something myself for the new year, but pretty straightforward in theory. Hope that all goes well with him, Frog. He's going down. It's over. Yeah, it's not good, is it, mate? It's quite worrying now. It is worrying. Words and pictures. Michael's going to play on that piano and that when we finish the show. And he's going to play us out. He's going to play us, mate. Yeah, I think you're summing it up all in one nutshell here, Damien. Definitely there. Yes, I mean, will that happen? Do you think it will happen? Josh Sargent, one of the signings that could be coming to the club.
Oh,
Harry, absolutely. This is where we're missing usual, mate, as well, aren't we? Ebery and Ivory sitting together in perfect harmony.
yeah.
Richard, good to see you as well. Evening to yourself. I hope you're keeping well. Good to see you and all. AFC is saying here, Arsenal team who beat Bruges were more than capable of beating Wolves last night. Rice should never mind playing 90 minutes. Rice is running on fumes. You know it's your manager, mate. He loves to run a player into the ground. Definitely loves doing that. Harry's saying, Aldershot versus West Ham under 21s on the 23rd. Fuzzy, are you going?
Probably not, no.
You can meet with Steve Bell. Go out with him. Tim Fort of the Bears. Thank you, Pepsi.
Oh.
Colin's saying also, Josh Sargent is not good enough for me. I would rather have Promise David, Branculiano, Deju, or Meridian. Well, we need to get our chairman to open up that wallet, didn't we? Mr. Joshy J saying here, that was brutal, Fuzzy, mate. Yeah, he's going to be there. Everyone's saying like Lawrence and saying well done for what he's done. What is your score prediction for the game tomorrow, though, Fuzz? Me and Mark will say our one.
Just for the shits and giggles, 3-2 United.
Michael, what do you think?
Man U, when Bournemouth played us, I mean, if anything, they should have won. I mean, they missed an open goal.
True.
But if they can find their shooting boots tomorrow, I don't see why they can't get a win. But obviously, I mean, for Manchester United, it's the last one for Mbeumo and Ahmad before AFCON, isn't it? And that's going to be telling because they've got players going to AFCON as well. And I mean, obviously, I need Bournemouth to get that win. And obviously, if Josh is there in the chat, he needs to get his spoons out again. He needs to get them out again. But yeah, I think with Manchester United, I think we all know what their issues are. It's the Glazers, it's the people above. But it's too far gone from. It really is. It's too far gone. These clubs are all in that place, Tom, aren't they? I mean, obviously West Ham, Gerard Bowen. Look, if you get relegated, you can't hang on to Gerard Bowen, can you? He's going to he's going to have to go into. He's going to find another Premier League club.
Speak to Danny Dyer first, mate. We'll soon find out.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, he's going to be one of the sellable assets, is he? There's no two ways about it. Yeah, he will be. So, but we'll see, mate. We'll see. But we're not there yet. That's the key. We're not there yet.
True. Yeah,
that's so a little bit of saving grace, but not optimistic. Put it that way. But for me, I think tomorrow's game, I think it might be quite a tight game. Bournemouth are kind of very hit and miss at the moment. They looked okay at one point, went off the rails a little bit, and then now you're a bit unsure what they could actually do. So I'm a bit more optimistic. I think Man United probably might nick this 2-1. Possibly.
Son's a believer.
In Ineos, I vouch for them. Ineos. Yes, that's where we go.
Yeah.
Matt saying none of these players will want to join a club fighting relegation. That's the issue. And this is the problem. You've got to try and convince someone to come over. Sunderland, Richie saying, yes, yeah, well done. AFC saying, systems don't win you games, players win you games. Yeah, not tired knackered ones, though, that's for sure. Yeah. Larry making Amma's great again. Yeah, he's always got the spirit. Harry saying, has usual been in? No, mate, he hasn't, unfortunately. Thought he might have been tonight, but we haven't seen him. And everyone's saying like with each other. Yeah, I haven't seen him either. Yeah, season's crap. He's saying, yeah, totally agree on that for all of us at the moment. Mr. Joshy J is saying, Ruben Amorim still has to go. He's very stubborn and won't change the system and bring in Premier League proven instead of a manager from European leagues. That could be true. Frog says, bet sulky goes for loans. Yeah, anything that's kind of keep us there. Yeah, loser, relegated, McLovin. Jesus. Sully, Freudian, what's it? And good evening, happy Amaret. Hope you're doing. Oi, Amalois. Hope you're keeping well. Everything's good for you as well.
Yeah, I mean, if it's freeze on loans, it'll be probably Tomiyasu, Disasi, and Sterling for West Ham.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that though. You should be if you're placing the Premier League's under threat, you've got to spend. Get that Paqueta money, get someone in. But I think with West Ham, I mean, it needs more than 50 million ton. You've got to spend more than that. That's the truth of it. But obviously it depends on Leeds. If Leeds don't get away, then West Ham, still have a chance. I think Burnley are still gonna go down though. Look, Burnley are in a lot of games. I mean, obviously that game against Fulham, that was a good one yesterday, wasn't it? They're in games, but they're not getting the results. And when you do that, and when you're at the bottom, bro, it's more than difficult, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Because nothing goes. I mean, we look at the Wolves yesterday. Nothing goes for you when you're down that bottom end. It's very hard. I mean, not being funny today, looking at some of the decisions the referee didn't give when there were some clear and obvious ones. I think it's Taylor, was it, for us? There are some very dubious errors that he made, and that don't help you as well, especially when you're down the bottom. I mean, we know some of the referees are not great, but when it's staring you straight in the face and you can see that, and that's even for if you two are watching the game and you saw them things like that, it's a case of like, no, that should have been a foul. But yeah, that's what happens when you're down there. Great news, Colin, to hear this. Tony, just wanted to let you know, my lady will be flying in the week from Houston. Oh. Can't wait to see her. Good to see Barb coming back for you, mate. Brilliant. Happy for you. Happy Amaret. Bloody hell, here she is. Happy. Asking yet what's happening with Damien. I don't know what's going on there. I'll see some comments, but I'm not going to put them up anyway. They can all understand that side of things. Everyone's saying hello. Good evening, Ravi. Hope you do well. Big up, lads. Like, and subscribe. Thank you very much, sir. Hope you keeping well, Ravi. And everyone's saying like we chat, which is nice. Frog says we need to summon usual via Hammer's sensory perception. Yeah, rub the foreheads. Rub the forehead.
Oh.
Ravi's saying, question, thoughts on managers rotating, resting in the later stages of the Cups? Yes, we talked about that earlier on, funny enough. And yes, we did have a Liverpool fan in earlier, Ravi, and he made it quite clear what he thought about Slot's comments on his views on your game. But yeah, you can understand it if you've got a good enough squad, but when you kind of need to kind of win every single game, especially the position you're in as well as Liverpool, you don't need to be doing things like that. But that's him all over. Josh Show, you're saying there as well. Colin's saying Man United 2, Bournemouth 2 for me, he's saying. Interesting one there.
Was that when they lost to Palace in the League Cup when he said that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you know that one, didn't you? Yeah. Ray saying, keep the faith. That lump of a striker will save us. Let's hope so. Let's hope something comes out of it. Something good comes out of it.
If the media report there's a secret signing for West Ham coming in January. I think Arsenal did something like that. They ended up signing Raheem Sterling. It's like a secret signing. It's a super secret agent. He's going to come and win us the league. Raheem Sterling joins the club the very next.
Bring him in. Yeah, brilliant. Very saying it. Bournemouth are not easy. Liver, we're rubbing scam a win when we played them. Richie's also saying, yes, a Bournemouth win as well. Harry says, I'm dancing in slippers to summon usual to the group. A cheeky little two-step, Scar moon stomp. Nice one, Harry. Mr. Joshy J says, hopefully they won't be needed at Michael Chelsea. Colin's saying, you're probably right, Matt, but they are. I'll take over Sargent. Harry's saying, 1-5 tomorrow. So it's obviously a nice, convincing Bournemouth win there. Matt says, yeah, maybe on Collins, but Sargent would need less time to settle than the others you've mentioned. Words of Picture says, Usual is on the A125 selling burgers from his gag and vomit.
Oh, man.
Lord's saying, Michael, spot on. West Ham have been in the games and not getting the win. Yeah. The ref was awful. Yeah, absolutely. Some of the decisions he let go was just scandalous. But you know what's going to happen? We're going to get the usual. Well, yeah, we should have done this. We should have done that. Howard Webb, we're just waiting for it. Won't take long. Richie's saying, teams losing players for AFCON, we will see change in the table. That'd be very, very interesting to see that. Definitely Lawrence there. And Richard's saying, he's saying the Rich Skulls and Walker Peters need to step up. Be very nice to see them come in there. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you lose Gay and Indai. Yeah, that's true. So that's going to make a difference for your team.
Yeah.
Fox says, maybe if Pack scratches his bollocks a bit more, he can make Usual appear. That would be useful.
Oh, my God.
Dear me. Pep says, Tom, can you clip in his contribution to tonight's show and make a short video? Great entertainment. Dear me. Pepsi's Collins is saying low there as well. We'll be wrapping up shortly in that because obviously it's just getting back into the routine of doing things. It's been a while, like I said to you, but it's great to have some people on. And saying that, we rubbed the magic lamp, and look, he reappears. He rubbed the magic lamp.
Well, the Derby fan annoyed me, so I had to go in there.
Chill yourself out. I understand that, mate. I understand because I know you're a great advocate of the that sort.
Bro, I hate him. I hate him big time.
That's why we're going to mention the name. That's why we're going to mention the name.
Mate, I am big time, man. But fucking Shaw dropped on him and burns them all to death. But anyway.
Harry's saying here, where's Anthony? I thought I saw a fox shitting in the back of a Hillman Minx in the car park. Mate, we was hoping he was going to be here, but unfortunately not. Hopefully he's keeping well. Well, let's hope he's injury free. That's the main thing. Whatever that man, I don't know. He always seems to be injured at one point.
Some ladders, I'm telling you.
Ladders, breeze blocks the
He hasn't got a license to be climbing ladders.
Mr. Josh is saying, yeah, he's back. He's deep, but we are going to be wrapping up shortly. Lawrence says, Michael still looks like he's getting ready to rob a bank.
Also say he hasn't already been.
He
might have come back.
Look at the apartment he's got behind him there.
Well, he's a Chelsea fan, so he's
got the money. He's got the money, hasn't he? So yes, absolutely.
Rob a bank and then kidnap the manager. Hope he doesn't manage the club again. That'll be a start. Kidnap 49 while I'm at it and all, so he doesn't get in the team.
Bloody hell. And everyone's welcoming Yeti back, which is always nice to see. Absolutely good to see that. Yeah, well, good evening, Yeti, mate. Yeti, well done today. Harry's saying to you. Harry, yeah, all laughing. Yeah,
what's your thoughts on Nuno?
Well, funny enough, I asked the question. I put it to these guys now, but I will ask you because obviously you've experienced the man. We were saying about Marinakis. Did he have that vision? Is a case of like, I'm starting to see cracks now. So let's oust him, get shot, get someone in who's going to turn the club around. Because in certain respects, as much as we're seeing small little changes at West Ham, I didn't see it at Forest where. I mean, I'll ask you because you'll be the best one to tell me of this. His substitutions and tactics, did it baffle you at some times?
Well, the first thing I will say is Marinakis' vision is crazy because as soon as we got rid of Nuno, he got fucking injured. So There's no fucking vision there whatsoever.
Oh,
But,
I forgot about that, man.
Exactly. And Nuno will get it sorted out, but he needs like a January window to actually get it sorted out. Because when he took over Forest, he made sure we signed Milenkovic, and that was what sort of made our defence and all that kind of stuff. But so I think he needs to have a January window.
Yeah.
And I think your club needs to support him in that January window. If they don't, then you're fucked. Simple.
You just took the words straight out of my mouth as soon as you said that. I was going to say, well, and you did it for me. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciate it. It is a case of that.
Nuno's a great manager, but if you don't back him, you're screwed. Simple as that.
Yeah, and I think that is probably the case. Let me just do the final bits, and then you can start shutting your channels out.
And obviously, difference says West Ham don't have 100 players in the squad. Obviously, when Nuno went into Forest, they had over 100, didn't they? But like ourselves at the time. So...
Thanks, Steve Cooper, the legend. Thanks, Steve Cooper, for that. Mr. Joshy J says, really nice to have you back, Tony, mate. This has been a great show. Thank you very much, sir. It is, like I said, it's been since October, but, you know.
Well, Joshy J.
Who was counting it? Who was counting? Not me at all. And Damien's saying, goodbye. Good night, Bob. Good night, Bill. Good night, John. Harry, hi. He was one decision away a day. I know what you're saying, yeah, Paqueta for Wilson. Yeah, he should have done it earlier, though. That's the thing for me. Should definitely have done it earlier. Words of bitch say Nuno needs 2 years. We don't have 2. Harry's saying, I still believe in Nuno. I think he's a good coach. We have a shite squad, low on confidence. Yeah. He's still getting to know who he can trust. Positive changes in the window, top half finish. I mean, I think, he's just kind of summed up really in that respect as well, Harry. I definitely agree on that, if it does happen. Wouldn't sick Nuno even if we get relegated. I know what you're saying, mate. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen in the January window for me. Good evening, Matt Rainey. Good to see you, mate. I hope it's been a while. Evening all. My only problem was no Wilson in the starting 11. I think that would have made a difference. Lucas should have been benched. We totally agree on that. Somerville's not completely useless because he has pace and no one else does, in my opinion. I think he could have been used a bit better, but we didn't see that. No, don't drop Lucas. I think he knows what you're on about. Fuzzy, can you shut your channel out, please, mate? I'll just catch up with these last comments.
Yeah, so Hotfuzz 44 OG. And that's my channel.
Are you doing the game tomorrow? Are you going to do a watch along for the game? Are you going to do anything?
Probably not a watch along. I might see how I feel about doing a review. Considering YouTube aren't in my good books at the moment, but I'll think about it.
Well, Force game fucking banned.
Nah, not banned, but definitely, yeah.
Bro, you don't do anything wrong. Is it down to you sucking fucking chocolate milkshake? You're getting banned for sucking chocolate milkshake.
Evening, Leslie. Chocolate milkshake, sucking it. Michael, can you shut your channel out, please, mate?
Yeah, of course. It's Michael 1988 Chelsea FC on Rumble. Given that is where I am these days. Obviously, he knows that already. There'll be some streams during the week. Obviously, Chelsea versus Cardiff, League Cup quarter-final. I'll be doing PSG Flamengo as well. I think Adam Dar 25 will be joining me on that one. And then I'm going to be doing some AFCON games as well. So,
okay, interesting.
Yeah, I'll be doing a bit of that. Obviously, Brazil have got Morocco in the World Cup, so obviously a bit of interest there. That's what I've got coming up pretty much, really, Tom.
Good stuff, mate. I mean, and looking forward to that. Try and get yourself on over there and support you as always. I mean, when I've been working this week and I think the week before, I've kind of said hello to Yeti on some of his shows, and there's been some great shows he's been doing. I've been keeping a close eye, so it's good to see him doing stuff. And while he's, I'll get off. Get your beer out of the way, and that's it. You say your channel and what you got coming up. Bloody hell, man! Come on.
Mate, it's Lovely J Cave, and if you're about it, you're about it. If you get too easily offended, then don't come in here because you get fucked up. So, yeah, it's just 100% real with what I do. If you're not about that, then fuck off. If you're a lefty, then piss off. If you're about Palestine and shit, then fuck off. It's all about real stuff. Never gonna be about anything else. If you're all about fucking men being women, then you ain't gonna have a good time in there.
That's why you haven't seen me, you see.
Make sure you sign up to Lawyer James Cave and
Well done,
see
mate.
real
Well done.
things, not bullshit.
Thanks, Colin. Thanks very much, mate. And it's always a pleasure having these people on the point. Get me speaking on the channel, shall I say. Colin saying, yes, great show. You wonderful gentleman. Nice to have you back. Back and good, you wonderful gentleman. Colin, good night to yourself as well. Got the comment. Look, he's finally turned up. Big up you handsome guys.
I got a lot of fucking spamming there.
Nice to see.
Here he is.
Nice to see Michael. Got new wallpaper. There is a god. Where you been, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're well, mate. Yes, Damien. I think it's possibly that today's the day. He's saying we could be going. Good evening, and to you as well, Colin. And great that Barbara's coming over as well, mate. Have a great time. Everyone's saying hello to Ant as well. Good to see you.
Also, fuck the illegal immigrants.
No, I wouldn't do that, mate. You never know what you're going to get. You might glow in the dark. That's the coach. I know, mate. Matt says, "Mod, stop this mug spamming the chat with BS." Yeah, let's run. Everyone's saying literature. I'm doing the usual. As always, people, thanks for joining us. It's been an interesting show, to say the least. It has been a while, like I said. Yeah, hopefully we're going to do a bit more, as I'm now kind of got the job under my feet, as they say. Yeah, we get the drift, as you see. Words a bit. That's a Herbert. Hello, Herbie. We're saying, Anthony, it was your Hillman Minx in the car park, as always. Good, Ant, my man. Just to say that. Everyone's saying goodbye. And we're going to do the same thing as well. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you have a good week. Some. But other than that, thank you very much, people. And, oh, I missed it. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Say good night, people. Bye-bye.